Once upon a time, in a lush forest filled with animals big and small, there lived a wise old owl named Oliver. Oliver was known throughout the forest for his vast knowledge and ability to see things that others couldn't. One sunny day, he decided to gather all the animals around him to share a valuable lesson. As the animals gathered around Oliver, their eyes wide with curiosity, he began his tale. In this forest, there were two creatures who were very good friends, Sammy the squirrel and Eddie the elephant. They spent their days playing, exploring, and sharing secrets with each other. They believed their friendship was unbreakable. Sammy, with his tiny paws and bushy tail, and Eddie, with his large, powerful trunk and gentle demeanor, were inseparable. They would scamper around the forest, chasing butterflies and collecting acorns together. They laughed, shared stories, and trusted each other with their deepest fears and dreams. But deep within the forest, there lurked a cunning fox named Felix. Felix was jealous of Sammy and Eddie's friendship and devised a plan to create trouble between them. He knew that by causing a rift, he could manipulate and control them both. One day, Felix approached Sammy when he was alone, pretending to be friendly. He whispered sly words into Sammy's ear, planting seeds of doubt about Eddie's intentions. Felix cleverly played on Sammy's insecurities, convincing him that Eddie was secretly planning to take away all the acorns they had collected. Sammy, now filled with worry, confronted Eddie with accusations. Eddie, shocked and hurt, denied everything, but Sammy's trust had been shaken. The friendship began to crumble, and their once joyful adventures turned into arguments and mistrust. Meanwhile, Oliver, the wise owl, had been silently observing the situation. He decided it was time to intervene and guide the friends back to the right path. Oliver approached Sammy and Eddie, who were now sitting apart, hearts heavy with sadness. "Dear Sammy and Eddie," Oliver said, his voice gentle and soothing, "friendship is a precious gift, but it requires trust and understanding. Just as the fox tricked Sammy, there are times when even our closest friends may let us down. But remember, not everyone is an enemy, and not everyone is a friend." Oliver continued, "Learn from this experience and be cautious, but do not let it harden your hearts. Instead, use this knowledge to become wiser. Friends are those who bring joy, laughter, and support. Enemies can teach us valuable lessons about resilience, determination, and the strength within ourselves." Sammy and Eddie looked at each other, their eyes filling with regret. They realized they had let the clever fox come between them and damage their friendship. With Oliver's guidance, they decided to rebuild the trust they once had. They apologized to each other, promising to be more discerning and open in their communication. From that day forward, Sammy and Eddie understood that trust should be earned gradually, like a tree growing its branches. They remained best friends, but they also kept their eyes open, recognizing that some creatures may not always have their best interests at heart. And so, in the forest, the tale of Sammy the squirrel and Eddie the elephant became a lesson for all the animals. They learned that while friends bring joy and support, it is essential to be mindful and wise when sharing secrets and trusting others. By embracing both friends and enemies, they grew stronger and wiser, creating a harmonious forest where trust and caution walked hand in hand. The moral of this fable is to emphasize the importance of trust, discernment, and being cautious in relationships. It teaches us that while friends are valuable, we should not blindly trust everyone, and must be aware of the potential for betrayal or manipulation. By being mindful of others' actions and motivations, we can protect ourselves from harm and make informed decisions about who to trust. Additionally, the fable reminds us that enemies or challenging individuals can provide opportunities for personal growth and teach us valuable lessons about resilience and self-reflection. Ultimately, the morale is to strike a balance between trust and skepticism, using our experiences with both friends and enemies to navigate relationships wisely.